But I think the problem with that is that went further on. Right now we talk about the young kids from Dubai, and there's the Vospin girls are a younger generation.
Yeah.
But we'd be looking at like the 40-year-olds going, look at those young kids now.
Yeah.
Yeah. They get younger and younger, don't they?
But where's it going to? Where is it? It's just evolving all the time, isn't it?
Well, now we've got the format change with the AAAs in the morning, everyone else in the afternoon. It gives us a little bit more flexibility in the schedule to grow, potentially.
Yeah.
So you never know, maybe we'll just...
Well, I've talked about it with Kurt, and I'd love to hit the 400 4-way... the 100...
400?
Whoa! Back down!
The 100 4-way mark.
Yeah.
We're only like 10 off this year, right?
Yeah, nice team, yeah.
So it's not far to go. So XL, Airspeed, the Dubai girls, they want to come.
Be great.
If all those guys can, if all those stars can align like next year, then we'd be, I think we'd be hitting 100 if we do that. So this is an open shout out to all you teams that aren't here this year. Come on, next year, make it happen.
Bring it on.
We're going to have a lot of fun, and for me, it's been interesting to see the familiar faces and the people evolve over the years, and the teams change, and of course the site's been changing over that time. Catering for 12 teams was a case of let's open up the third floor like we do normally.
Jed's Cafe.
Jed's Cafe with my sister.
Oh, there we go.
Sherry Con Khan and
Jed's Pucker Grub.
That's right.
Yeah.
In that room.
Yeah, we in the first year we didn't have any food and drink on site, so other than vending machines.
Yeah.
So you set up your little cafe downstairs.
Yeah, with my sister Helen. Yeah, well.
How did you go from being a restaurateur to shouting out at the door?
I don't know how that all happened. I don't know how that happened. Is this what you pictured though, Paul? I mean, obviously you had this vision, didn't you? And you wanted to find somewhere, and now look what you've created and started. Is it what you thought it would be?
I think it's past what I hoped it would be to start with. When we started and there was 12 teams, I thought maybe we'd get some more, etc., and that'd be great. And I'd always hoped that if we created something early enough, it's like the people that invented the Olympics, it went on to grow and become something great. And there wasn't anything in our sport like that, so I was hoping that you'd see that growth and that evolution. And also, I mean, the content's changing as well. You look at the artistic stuff, what we were doing day one to what they're doing now. That's an evolving sport all the time. And so it's been really cool to see it evolve and grow and be part of that, and have those good times and the after parties and just the excitement of everybody. I know there's a lot of competitors that are messaging us weeks before, so excited, can't wait. And that's nice. It's really cool to have fun like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm happy with where it's gone.
Yeah, well, you've done a fantastic job, and you know how proud we are to be here.
And and from my point of view, these guys every year they put their all into it. So it's not. It might have been something that I started out saying, why don't we do that? But the delivery of it has been more everybody else than me. So from that point of view, I think I'm lucky to have you guys around.
Well, the whole team of people
There's
here, and
so
everyone's proud to
many.
work.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many. You think of how the staff have grown from.
Yeah.
I always remember the picture we have. We have a picture still up in the staff room, actually, of the few of us. And I remember Paul saying, "This is the team. This is, this was what I wanted." And there's literally 10 of us. All laid around on the net, facing upwards in the tunnel.
That was a scary event, right?
Yeah, what happened there?
Little comedy story there.
Yeah.
We thought it'd be really cool. Take a photo of us all lying on the net, from above, so that you could see us in like a big formation. So we all went into the net. And for those of you that have been on a wind tunnel net, you'll all know that it's got a certain amount of springiness. And our net just isn't great for carrying the weight of like 12, 14 people. So it's kind of bowing a little bit. I mean, it's well within its safety parameters, but it's kind of like bowing in the middle. And I was the last one to get in. And what I hadn't realised was I've got a pocket full of coins, and I'm wearing like these loose jogging bottoms. So everybody else is there, and I go to lay down, and all of the coins fall out of my pocket, drop right down to the bottom of the tunnel, and hit the wooden base.
Yeah.
And that clatter sounded just like the net cables are breaking. So everybody had a heart attack thinking that, you know, there's going to be in the newspaper, new business kills entire workforce day one. So that was quite an amusing little thing that happened on our opening.
You know, it'd be nice to find if we could find the video of the very, very first moment when we started up. That first moment.
I've got that.
Yeah, we
Maybe.
powered up. You walked into the tunnel, and you were checking the airspeed. And I'd never seen a wind tunnel operate.
In the viewing gallery?
And I was in the viewing gallery, and you know, we'd been months, hadn't we, for hours and hours working on it, angle grinding, painting, you know, really long hours to get this tunnel going. And I remember it started up and the noise was all exciting. We had tools everywhere. We didn't even have the glass panels in, the windows in. And you took one foot off and your foot was there, and then you lifted off your foot and flew. And I genuinely lifted my arms up, and then I got tears. Yeah, it was fantastic. It'd be nice if we could find that footage.
Yeah, maybe we could show that.
Yeah, that's.
There's quite a few clips like that we've got that we could probably share.
Yeah.
Some nice historic memories.
The whole site is just completely different now to how it was. I mean, parts of the building were like properly derelict, weren't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely, especially this part where the flow house is now.
Yeah.
It was a steel piling company, is that it?
Yeah, strange. And how you joined us was quite funny as well.
Oh dear.
Jed's audition video, etc.
Yes.
That was,
how we met
that was quite entertaining.
at the hotel. And then,
we've actually got a funny video. Shall we play this video?
Oh dear. Let's have a look at this.
Okay, here we go.
As many of you know, this year is the 10-year anniversary of the Bodyflight World Challenge, and to celebrate, a few of us here have got together and we've got Paul a present, just to say congratulations on creating and running the world's most successful indoor skydiving competition. It's a complete surprise, it's just arrived today and Paul doesn't know anything about it. So let's go find him and we'll give it to him. Hi guys, have you seen Paul?
Yeah. I still haven't seen him.
Alright, thanks man. Wait, would you mind finding Paul for me?
No problem.
Alright, thank you. Paul might be hard to find, but you would never find a more focused individual. He's so single-minded that you can't possibly distract him from whatever it is he's working on. Hey guys, have you seen Paul anywhere?
was it Brian he said just a moment ago?
Paul doesn't know anything about it.
There isn't a lot goes on in this place that I don't know about. I don't think I like the look of that ending. I'm not having Paul Puppet shamed on World Challenge TV. Let's have a little bit of a rethink. Ali?
Yeah.
Rerun VT.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break you off. All you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swore. Let me crash it in a blazing fall. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. Yeah, you wrecked me.
Oh, there we
well
go.
done, fantastic. Oh.
Good. Where did you find out about it then?
Oh, please, Bridie, come on. You think you're going to get the drop on me
Oh.
too? Minutes?
Oh, that was great.
That was awesome.
Okay, just a little background there. This was supposed to be Brian's surprise video for me.
Oh,
But I thought we'd have a little bit of an alternate ending. Something that, was a little bit there. So I'm pleased to introduce Bryony Puppet, and we'll probably see a little bit of her throughout the weekend as well.
I hope she's got some clothes on.
No, in fact, I was based on the puppet. You're going to do some dancing for us if I get the money, no?
Oh, God.
Oh, at least my video didn't come out. Oh, fantastic.
Do you like the likeness? Is that?
Oh, and it's just like me. Yeah, absolutely.
No comment. She didn't have any clothes on.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh,
Oh
wonderful.
well, so
fantastic.
we've had a great 10 years,
Yeah.
and I've got no doubt that this is going to be just as fun. So we hope you enjoy the rest of it with us, and yeah, we'll be seeing you on next year.
Next year.
Yeah, cheers.
Amen.
Happy days.
So I'm here joined by team RealFly from Switzerland. It's Josh and Juju. How's things going for you guys?
Awesome.
Yeah, training going all right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's going alright. Yeah.
Good. What are you most looking forward to this year?
First place. Yeah.
Okay, good ambition. All right. So, how long have you guys been in as a team?
That's our second year now.
Yeah, this is our second year and our third competition together.
Yeah.
Okay, so battle tested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
A little bit of experience.
All right. What have you had to change for your training for this comp? Because of the new format, you obviously having to do all three disciplines.
Yeah, well, we had to learn how to do the vertical. So obviously Juju has a little bit more experience than me in vertical flying. But yeah, it's a bit new for both of us. I've done it. We've both done it once before here, but it was a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we have to learn from scratch again, learn all the numbers and put it together. But
Yeah. Was it harder to divide your time between sort of doing your free routine, which obviously takes up quite a long time to sort of make that up,
Yeah,
and then the
we-
dynamic and the...
We try to split everything in three parts, and we try to train as much as in between dynamic and 2 VFS. We try to train as much and a bit more for the free routine, just because it takes more time to create it.
Juju, as I think remembering back to when dynamic sort of started first coming around, you were involved with sort of the beginning stages of that.
Yeah, with all the mafia, with Fabian, Adam, Howard, Raf. Yeah.
So for you, is it nice to see how that's progressed over the last few years and where we are now with it?
Yeah, it's really cool from the first competition in boat drop in 2012. Yeah, we did a lot of weight.
Yeah, it's been a long road, but I think it's
but
finally
it's
getting
good.
to a really good place now.
It's really good, and it's really good for the sport. The dynamic is like pushing a lot the skills of everybody.
Yeah.
And we have more and more competition. competition, so it's like really in good shape.
Cool. So, with regards to the competition this year, who do you think is going to be your closest competition?
I've been doing the wind games in Empire Brava, and for sure the Smooth Criminal are on the lead for now, and we try to catch them up. And I know Ovard, it's always a good team.
Yes.
So it's going to be for sure on the lead, and we'll have to be faster.
We will be.
Yeah, there is no doubt. Are you guys going for the overall competition win, or are you focusing on one of the categories?
Overall.
The overall, for sure.
That's a game.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think which category is going to be your best? Do you think?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. We want to take as much victory as possible on the dynamic and the VFS, and see how our free routine, how the judge enjoy it. So yeah, it has to be. I think the team who will win dynamic and VFS will win the overall. So that's pretty much our strategy.
Okay. So the free routine, you don't think is going to?
The free routine, you never know with judges, and it's pretty subjective. So you can train a lot, and at the end, if people don't like it, it's artistic. So, and the dynamic and the VFS are like really clear. It's time and points. So it's probably easier to judge.
Okay.
So, and there is no room for luck. So you have to be fast. And for the free routine, you never know. Sometimes in the past we saw some not mistake, but some misunderstanding of what was shown.
Yeah.
And so
that was always the problem with FreeFly, wasn't
exactly.
it? That's why we
exactly.
started to work on the dynamic.
Yeah.
So, do you know the judging lineup this year?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it? Is it good?
Strong?
Yeah. No, it's really perfect.
They're strong. They compete in dynamics, so they know what they're gonna judge, and they know how to fly. So it should be like really fair on the judgment.
Okay.
I don't really care about them.
Okay.
I'm sure they're gonna.
So hopefully the 3 rounds actually will be judged with a little bit more understanding than perhaps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So we should see better scores coming from that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Excellent. So hopefully we'll have a catch up later on in the competition, see how things are panning out.
Yes.
And we'll go from there. All right. So good luck to you guys.
Cheers, mate.
And we'll catch up later on.
Thanks.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Welcome back to the couch. We've spent quite some time here so far, and it is Friday afternoon now at the World Challenge 2015 at Bodyflight Bedford, and this time we are live with Mr. Gary Smith and Mr. Solly Williams, and it's the powerful South African combination here again, which is not South African any longer. It's Dutch and this is US American, and we have done this, I don't know, quite a few times in the past, and here we are again, probably 10 years later, and I have my experts ready to tear apart the first day of the competition. And Gary, you are coaching the world champions at the moment. How are they doing so far?
A good day, 90%. A good day. We cannot complain. We're in the position that we wanted to be in, but performance-wise, they started very well, and then maybe a bit of a coaching error. I said to them on round 2, I wasn't maybe hard enough on them, and so we chose standard engineering. And then for the rest, they haven't performed 100%, but it's not there. We cannot complain.
You're 12 points ahead after 5 rounds of a team like SDC Rhythm makes.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was to say. Everyone has their ups and downs, and unfortunately, we had it on round 5, and the other rounds maybe didn't go as we wanted, but that's the nature of the game.
Solly, you are not coaching the reigning world champions, but the coming world champions, possibly, potentially, depending how they deal with the French girls. Can you tell us a story about the female forward competition?
Yeah, I would say we had perhaps just a satisfactory day, and maybe even just a little bit below satisfactory. But that's what competition's all about. You know, that you come here to test out how you train, and we've made a couple of unforced errors on a day like today, and we kind of had hoped that we would be more in a fight with some of the top tier teams. But nonetheless, it's five rounds down, and it's not that we're skydiving poorly, but we haven't quite hit optimum today. But some of the other teams have done very well to sort of be a little bit ahead of us. So
Yeah.
congrats to them. Yeah.
And we just chatted about this in our little preview here. One of the teams that are performing very well and that you are tied with actually at the moment is Artemis Saumur flies on the French team.
What did you call me?
An expert? Okay, well they have one girl in there at least. So Gary, you're familiar with that team.
Yes, well that's the
Can we actually, I would like to see, maybe they can play us around because we have a few videos available. So Artemis Saumur fly, we can watch their best rounds actually on they played in first.
Yes, I'm going to need a little bit of help on exactly which team this is.
This is the French B team, and it's got Mathieu in it.
Oh, okay, yes, all right.
Amazing world champion and then double world champion in his time. But we entered just after them. So we actually that looks like that's voodoo. That's a voodoo video.
That's
voodoo
you.
around what?
So we can debrief Gary here.
Yeah, let's begin with that.
How Gary's doing.
So where are you, Gary?
Nice work.
I'm the guy at the bottom of the screen with the funny gripper.
The pink gripper.
And I must be honest, we had a little bit more momentum than we expected on the 15 finishes and more levels. Of course, from this angle you don't see the levels, but I must say, as far as Voodoo Day goes, we had a great day. We were maybe a little bit frustrated with one jump, and it wasn't even a bad jump. It was still 95%, but every time Voodoo's climbed out the tunnel, I said, well, we cannot do that again. So it's been a great day.
You're the player coach for Voodoo, and while you're coaching Hayabusa. And you're also actually a member of the Dutch 8-way team, right?
Exactly, yes.
Which will compete at the World Championship.
Yeah. We go to the World Cup, in fact, in Holland, so it's great for us. And then we go to Chicago, 2016.
So Voodoo, a few more words about Voodoo, the reigning UK 4-way champion. The competition is like...
Vision should be, but
13
commotion
points behind.
Yeah, but the commotion has come up there. If you see it international with commotion, it's got Tarn, Adam, FreeFly Adam Killer, and then they've got Jamie, who's also a great free flyer, and then they've got Alex, the Italian with them, and they're incredible.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm impressed with
Up on the
them.
screen here is.
And
that looks for sure French. If I'm saying Team Kalou, it's a right-hand continuity.
so who do we have there? This
Team Gatu.
Team Gatu.
Oh, that's Gatu. That's Joey's team. We thought we might have Joey here with us too. So
Okay.
we have actually we see Joey with his one of his teams that he's working here with. But if we go back to the British, to the UK situation, not only co-motion is impressing, and Vision is surprisingly behind actually, more than they would like to be probably. But there's ACM, which is a new British lineup, with, from different former teams, including Katie Wood's brother James.
Yes.
Young guy.
Yeah. I've seen them in the training as well, and to be honest, I haven't seen too much of this, but I'm very happy for them. And I think what's important to note is that within the UK, there's a lot of youngsters coming through. And we spoke about it with regards to when I was last year. We spoke about Satori, and yes, Satori could put together 50 jumps, and they would probably go and win their nationals. But it's almost, again, going back to my own opinion, it would be great to see a younger generation come through, pick up any funding that there is, and help these guys to kind of push it through. And in no disrespect to Satori, because by rights, yes, if they can win the nationals, they should be national champions. But you kind of hope also that the younger generation come through, because you can see there's Katie Woods' brother in there. You know, there's a couple of those guys are newbies almost in a way. And they've been great.
The UK is a great example how they're moving year after year. They're moving through the categories, gradually learning the dive pool and so forth. So it's always great to watch that. I haven't followed that all the way through, but there's several examples of teams which moving up from this year. Some move up at the end of the year, some move up at the beginning of the new season. So it's always fun to watch that. Well, let's move on. There's the next team. There's Sport Lotto, the Russian top team. They are also here. Actually, Russia is here with 3 teams, and Sport Lotto is standing in I think tied in 3rd place with.
They're 1 point behind third. 1 point behind third.
But in the race for 2nd and 3rd place at the moment, strong lineup. All recreational skydivers, if you can say so, very experienced skydivers. And they have Vladimir in there this year.
Yes.
Vladimir Pavlenko.
Yeah. And again, a pleasure to watch these guys. There's a lot of muscle in their training jumps. I haven't watched any of their meet rounds live, but there's a lot of muscle and force in it. But when it goes, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I've watched some of the training jumps, and it's very good to see.
Yeah. So we know Andrei Karitonov, former cactus hunter and being in there forever, but Vladimir goes way back.
Yeah.
When did you compete the first time with was he in '97 already at the World Meet? When you both Gary and Solly competed for South Africa in 1997, won a bronze medal at the World Meet in Turkey.
Right. He would have been doing 8-way.
I'm sure they were in the 8-way. Yes, I'm sure they were in the 8-way. I mean, for us it was not our first World Meet there, but I'm pretty certain he was there. In fact, he had a brother there as well.
Yeah.
It was the 2 brothers.
Yeah. And Vladimir is still going. He was in the Barkley 4-way, 8-way lineup.
Yeah.
And now he is, I think he's just filling a slot for Sport
I
Lotto.
believe so. I believe he's filling it.
And so, who is next on our list? Now we will watch the Gavroche. Gavroche French lineup. Indoor experts too, but we know them very well too, right?
What jump is this, round 2?
This is
I haven't seen this one.
Technical round.
They scored 23 on it, and the winning score is 24.
That's right. Yeah, we picked one of the. That was actually a very strong round for Gavroche.
I mean, they're 8-way world champions, are super good in 4-way, and it's fun to see them because they're always. They say they're not going to jump again in the 4-way. They only do this for tunnel. So they do a little bit of training and they come to the tunnel meets. But we all know that they will go back into the French 8-way to compete in Chicago. So what a great way to keep yourself in the game.
Isn't it? Yeah. They will not need. I just talked to them earlier, to a few of them, and they have as a team actually to Julien yesterday, who will also be a part of that lineup.
And Mathieu.
And Mathieu. So we have like 6 members of the French 8-way team here, doing 4-way,
ready to go.
And this group, which competed in 2012 actually as a complete lineup, they have like 3,000 training jumps together.
Yeah.
Except Thomas is the only one, since 2010 only, but the rest they have 3,000. So they don't need a lot of training.
It's a clever strategy though, it's cost effective as well.
Mm-hmm. And it was a lucky situation because of the Golden Knights, changing their lineups and so we'll talk about that later too. It changes back again a little bit. To make it more interesting. That was Gavroche. Now let's look at.
What does that name mean? Do you know what that?
I don't.
We need to find out what that name stands for.
We have to look it up. Yeah, we should look it up and try to find out. Rhythm, STC Rhythm XP, US territory. How is it looking?
I saw 2 of their jumps today, and I think I might have seen 2 of their better because, like Janet just said, that they had 2 good, 2 mediocre, and 1 a little bit below par, which probably puts them on a medium to good day. But very impressive. The jumps that I saw, they look great. They look very much in control, and they don't seem to be. They have great rhythm. So, And so excited to see them where they are in the scoreboard, on the scoreboard, and they got a great day ahead of them tomorrow.
Why is that?
Well, it's just